Good morning to one and all. Today we are going to discuss about Engineering Physics 1 PH 8151 Regulation 2017 Unit 3 Thermal Physics Part B questions. So it is common for all the branches. So Unit 3 Thermal Physics having the following topics: transfer of heat, thermal expansion of solids and liquids, expansion join bimetallic strips, thermal conduction, convection and radiation, heat conduction in solids, thermal conductivity, Farbis and least disk method, thermal and theory and experiment, conduction through compound media series and parallel, thermal insulation and applications, heat exchanger, refrigerator, oven and solar water heater. So first, now here we are discussing about the thermal insulation. So what is thermal insulation? It is to resist the flow of heat to and from a body. It is a material that reduces the rate of heat flow. So insulation means reduce the rate of heat flow. That is very important. The next is general property of thermal insulation. The first one, it is directly proportional to its thickness. The provision of an air gap is a very important insulating material agent. The heat is transferred by the conduction, convection, radiation or any combination of them. So based upon the thickness, based upon the air gap of the material and based upon the conduction, convection, radiation. And then first main classification based upon the transfer of heat. Reducing the heat transfer by conduction, reducing heat by convection, reducing heat transfer by radiation. Second main classification, thermal insulating material based upon the materials, organic material and inorganic materials. And third main classification, types of thermal insulation. So based on the purpose, based upon the purpose of place, household thermal insulation, industrial thermal insulation, building thermal insulation. So now we are going to discuss about briefly. The first one is reducing heat transfer by conduction. In a flat wall made up of any solid material, if one face is at a higher temperature than the other side, so heat will flow through the wall by conduction. So the rate of heat will flow through the wall depends on the thermal conductivity of the wall materials. So the material, the wall is made up of what type of material, based upon that only here conduction will happen. Reducing heat by convection. So the mode of carrying a heat from the warm to the cooled side of the air space is called the convection, and the air flows are called convection current. If the air space within the wall of the house is filled with a porous material, so the air circulation will be impeded and the rate of heat transfer due to convection will be greatly reduces. So convection means here air gap, that is very very important. Due to with the help of the air gap only heat is transferred. So reducing heat transfer by radiation. So transfer of the heat by radiation does not record any presence of any matter. So rate of heat is transmitted by radiation depends upon the various factors. So radiation means the heat will flow in the air atmosphere. Second main classification, thermal insulating materials, organic materials. So cattle hair, silk, wool bulb, corkboard, sawdust, sugar cane, fibers, cardboard, paper and leather. Inorganic insulating materials, air, wool, slug wool, glass wool, charcoal, gypsum, powder, coke powder. Third main classification, types of thermal insulation. So first one is a house thermal insulation. In a cool house during the summer, the insulation reduces the entry of the heat from the warmer outer air. So thermal insulation of the household item is very essential. During the winter, insulation in the wall, ceiling and floors reduce the loss of heat. So winter season and summer season is secure. Next, industrial thermal insulation. It is used for enclosing heating equipments, pipes that carry the steam and cooled items. Building thermal insulation. Glass doors and windows will reduce the heat transmission through the doors and windows. reduce the solar heat to the used to sun breakers and weather seats. So flat roofs putting a layer of 25 millimeter thickness of the cement concrete, that is very important. Next thermal insulation of a exposed wall. So this below diagram is a thermal insulation of the exposed wall diagram, and another diagram is a thermal insulation of the exposed roof diagram. Based upon this only we have to construct the buildings. So this is the explanation for the thermal insulation. Thank you to one and all. All the best for your future. Thank you.